Do you know how much cookie dough I could consume in 8 to 10 minutes? Like, forget about it.
You are just so interested in things today.
You can't have any of this. It could hold a lot of wine. June of 2018 was a tough year for me. Jolly Ranchers actually were the first large corporation to lie to me. I cannot break this superiority complex that I've crafted for myself. Hi, thank you so much for watching. My name is Jonathan, this is Noodle, and this is Tools of the Trade, the show where we find out what tools everyday entrepreneurs need to get through their day. This week's episode, I'm super excited for because we are featuring a box curated by Kristen Tomlan, who's the founder and CEO of Dough, which is a cookie dough company that first kind of swept New York and then swept the country. So Kristen Tomlan founded Dough after she and a group of girlfriends were out and they got some dough that they could take home with them to bake. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm also one of those people that just like, I'm not gonna wait. Do you know how much cookie dough I could consume in 8 to 10 minutes? Like, forget about it. I think that was kind of her mindset. So they ate some of this cookie dough and she thought, you know what? I can create an actual sustainable product that people can eat. And thus, Dough was born. And within the first 2 weeks of it being opened, they had already grown out of their space. They needed to expand, they were hiring like crazy, and she has sold products to the Kardashians, she sold products to me, which I guess is just kind of like both ends of that scale. And then Noodle, who's right in the middle, because she has a pet. Oh my God, they have pet dough. So she was a guest on School of Hustle, and she came with a ton of dough that was so exciting. I think my favorite was the oatmeal. Oh, it was so good. But she brought a little dog one for Noodle. So they make dough that's able to be consumed by dogs. I think it was like peanut butter and some oats, and he went absolutely crazy for it. But I will say, he also goes crazy for licking fire hydrants. He gets excited about a lot of things. Don't you, Noodle Pants? The first thing we've got, oh yeah. The first thing we've got in here, are you kidding me? Airpods are, they're just amazing. I've had my own pair for about 2 weeks now, and I cannot break this superiority complex that I've crafted for myself. They're fantastic for, once again, if you're working, if you're trying to tune into something, if you're trying to tune people out. These are an incredibly practical item to have on you at all times. Also, wireless. So we just finished talking about the AirPods, and a little bird told me she listens to true crime podcasts on her AirPods, which is what I do. Now, there are a lot of good podcasts out there, but if you ever have like an hour to kill, no pun intended, and you don't know what else to do with your time, listen to a podcast about Bella Gunnis. She is an absolute savage, and she's in Scandinavia, and nobody knows about her, and she's an absolutely horrific person, but I think more people should know about her. Anyway, the next item in this box are, Jolly Rancher 2-in-1 gummies.
You are just so interested in things today.
I love that people could literally put anything they want in these boxes, and they always make it a point to let us know like the snack that they have that they just like shamelessly eat. Jolly Ranchers actually were the first large corporation to lie to me. Because growing up, I always thought that I was consuming a blueberry flavored Jolly Rancher, when in fact it was blue raspberry. And I'm just kind of coming to terms with that right now on camera. I feel very vulnerable. They don't even have a blueberry flavor in here, so I'm just horrified, and I need you to cut the camera and never film me do any of these again. Okay, moving on. The next item we've got in the Kristen Tomlan box. It's Relief. Oh yeah. Noodle knows a thing or two about It's Relief. Let me tell you, I have to get cream in the nooks and crannies of this little thing. I've used this on myself. I feel like this is just a moment to be real vulnerable with you guys. I got poison ivy one time, and I took like a bath in this stuff. Did you ever see the movie Spy with Megan McCarthy? So she's a spy, spoiler alert. And one of her tools that she uses like a secret agent is like, it's an anesthetic, and it's hidden as a stool softener. And there's a moment in the movie where she has to like dive for it to try and save herself. And Rose Byrne's character is like, I've never seen anyone die for a stool softener before. And I feel like this is kind of that thing where it's like, thank God I have this on hand. You know, I couldn't imagine you're going through your day, about to go meet a client, I'm gonna close a deal that's gonna set me up, it's gonna set up my dough empire. But, oh my God, I'm completely itchy. I can't carpe diem if I'm itchy. So, the next item we have in the Kristen Tomlan box is dog. And I already know this is her dog because she is wearing a small birthday hat and has a small cupcake in front of her. As someone who also really, really loves my dog, this is exactly the kind of thing that I would have in my workspace. I would have one on my desk, but I get to bring the real thing with me. I also kind of like the idea that this dog has a never-ending supply of dog quality dough. Like I feel like I've provided really well for this dog, but then I hear things like this and I'm like, oh, I'm actually failing you. And you can see it in his eyes. You can see that I'm failing him. You can see it. So he just completely quit on me. Did you hear me talking about how I provide for him and he just literally turns his literal back on me? Okay, he's up. So that's the dog. I absolutely love that this picture frame is here. Noodle, you are forever immortalized in my heart. Wow, he is like loving this fat side of this bed. Look at, he's such a little chunk. Okay, this is fabulous. Kristen, I'm so glad you included this. The next item we've got in the Kristen Tomlan box is, ooh, oh yeah, a thermos. I would say a water bottle, but I want to use like the technical term. But I'm just gonna go with water bottle, specifically because this is a Yeti Rambler. It says good for fishing holes, canoe rides, long hikes, and bonfires. Those are 4 of Noodle's favorite things. I really appreciate having this in the box. If you are up in a kitchen, working, hustling, sweating, and then running a business, you gotta stay hydrated. Or, since it's 26 ounces, it can hold a lot of wine. Have you ever done that thing? Just kind of fill it with wine and you take it on your way, right? And it's like, oh, they've got a thermos. I wonder if that's hot soup. No, it's a Malbec and it's 2 p.m. on a Saturday and I'm unemployed and you can't tell me what to do. June of 2018 was a tough year for me. Okay, the next item we've got in the Kristen Tomlan box is Postit Notes. Gotta stay organized, got a color code. I love that she's got a bunch of different colors here. I used to be accomplished at color coding when I was in grade school, and now I'm just a mess. But I think this is something that helps a lot of people who are organized. Also, sticky notes are so great, right? You put them anywhere, right? Desk, fridge, Noodle. Sometimes I need to send a message to someone, and I'll just write, help, and I'll stick it on his little harness or something and just run. And it'll take him a while to get there, and the help won't arrive in time. So he's a horrible messenger, but I have tried, and all those campers died. Another thing that I really love about these is I feel like they sort of speak to whimsy. But I think it's fun. I love that they're colors. I love the idea that she works with dough, right? This is fun. This is super fun. This is accessible. And I kind of like the idea that you can walk back in this back office of theirs and it's got all these colorful Post-its all over that have like ideas of different flavors or things like that. And the next item we have in the Kristen Tomlan box is, I was waiting for this. It's dough. This is the actual stuff. So it comes in these little containers. Oh God, I love this. If you like cute food, this is another thing for you. It comes with a small shovel spoon. And I like how they're set this way because it's just like when you're eating like ice cream out of the carton, which is how I eat ice cream. But I think this is a really cute, oh, you know what? I don't want this one. Not because I don't like it, because I have never been a big, yeah, this is the one I want. Never been a big like chocolate chip person. I don't even know what this is. It's funfetti. This is full on funfetti frosting. He's so that he can't have any. He's like, if I can't have any, no one can. Noodle, we'll get you a dog-sized one soon. He's so sweet. That is a Kristen Tomlan box. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you are feeling very inspired by the things you found in here. I know I am. I'm also feeling kind of full. We are so excited you tuned in, and we really hope you liked watching this. And if you did, please go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and ring the bell to get more updates about content like this and other videos that GoDaddy's producing. For Noodle, for myself, and for Nellie, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe on YouTube if you did like watching this video, and be sure to tune in next time.